A tranquil setting for Ukraine's peace summit this weekend, the Bardenstock resort overlooking Lake Lucerne in Switzerland. Here, world leaders will gather at the request of Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in hopes of finding an end to Russia's war in Ukraine. Around 4,000 military personnel will provide security. The peace summit follows the G7 summit in Italy, where countries agreed to use frozen Russian assets to pay for Ukraine's recovery. Speaking at the Ukraine Recovery Conference in Berlin this week, Zelensky said the first priority of the Swiss summit was a solution for sustainable peace.
The second important thing is not to lose the initiative. The third is not to give the initiative to just anyone and not to give it to Russia, because the Russian initiative regarding its vision of ending the war was demonstrated on the day of the full-scale invasion. Their vision is the occupation of our country.
Standing alongside German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, Zelensky said he hoped the summit would address energy security, the exchange of captives, the return of kidnapped children, and global food security. Nearly 90 countries, many represented by their heads of state, have accepted the invitation to attend. Russia has not been invited. China is skipping the summit, promoting its own peace plan, which is favored by Russia but criticized by the EU and others for disregarding international law. The Swiss government, which is co-organizing the summit with Ukraine, sees it as a first step.
We want to discuss ways for a comprehensive, just, and lasting peace in Ukraine based on international law and the UN Charter. We want to develop a common understanding of a possible framework to reach this goal. And we want to decide on a schedule together how both parties can be tied into a future peace process.
Unter den Staaten einen gemeinsamen Nenner für dieses Anliegen zu finden.
The day before the event, various Swiss government websites and organizations were the target of cyber attacks, the Swiss National Cybersecurity Center reported. Participants will arrive on Saturday, including President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, French President Emmanuel Macron, and German Chancellor Olaf Scholz. U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris and National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan will represent the United States. All eyes of the world will be on this peaceful mountain resort, where world leaders will strive to find a way to bring peace to Ukraine and, as they say, consequently, security to Europe. Marislava Gongadze, VOA News, Switzerland.